The Torontoans love Donald Trump.
Mm-hmm. Why do you like Trump?
I like Trump because of his policies.
His policy, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And then, what about Harris?
Harris is a communist. We don't want.
She's a communist, right?
He's a communist. We don't want Toronto or Canada to be turned into a communist.
Mm-hmm. She doesn't know what she's talking about.
She knows what she's talking about, but it's an agenda, because she tells the people what was really happening, they'd be terrified.
Mm-hmm.
So she's pretending she doesn't know the answer.
Yeah.
But she knows the agenda. And her boss is Barack Hussein Obama.
Oh man, I can't stand him.
I know.
Sorry. Yeah. Thank you, darling. Appreciate very much.
Nice
Is there
to meet
a
you.
last question?
Okay.
Is there anybody that tells you something about this hat you wearing? Something people told you?
Everybody that I've met so far,
Yeah.
they keep giving me thumbs up.
Thumbs
But there
up,
are a
right.
few who look at me real funny, but if they tell me anything, I know the answer.
Absolutely.
Yes,
So what are you
yeah.
going to say?
What I'm going to say, I love Trump because of his policies, and apparently Justin Trudeau is actually following the same policies as Obama. They want to turn Canada into a communist country.
Yeah.
So we see the invasion of all, which is called replacement migration.
Yeah.
But when you look at Donald Trump, he proved himself for the last 4 years.
Yeah.
And he's not in office right now. So all what they say about him is untrue, because he cannot sign any documents or make any laws.
Yeah.
But Donald Trump, low prices on food, so your food is going to be low prices. You're going to have low prices on gas, low prices on energy, low prices on taxes.
And then we had 3 wars. He's going to stop this war. You know how
That's
many
right.
children today at
Yeah.
Gaza, Israel bombed today.
Yes.
70 people died, and then that 70 out of 50, 50 out of 70 actually, children died.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that I know also.
And
So
then
we-
today, actually it's today. And then what happened? So we have Hezbollah war, we have Gaza, we have
Ukraine.
Palestine, Ukraine. 3
Yes.
wars actually going on.
Yeah.
There's Biden administration, and then
Yes.
who's the other one? It's United Nations. They don't give a fuck about what people are dying, man.
People are dying.
People are,
because
but
of
no
that.
one gives a shit about it.
When Donald Trump was in power, he spoke with all his enemies, and
Yeah.
there was absolutely no war.
No war.
So
There was
we
no
are
war.
going to have a million-man landslide on November 5th, 2024.
2024.
That's going to happen.
And then
Yes.
January 20th, right, is going to be president.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
So we'll
yes.
hope for the best. And then you're the second person I'm seeing that wearing this hat.
Yeah.
There was a
lot of
young
my
girl
friends-
she was wearing.
Yeah, we have a lot of my friends who know the truth.
Yeah.
And all of us have this hat. So when it's his inauguration, we are going to go down there and we are going to watch the inauguration of Donald J. Trump.
Yes, if we elected, I will definitely go.
Yes, he will.
Yes,
He
bloody
will.
hell, yeah.
So God bless you.
Thank you very
And
much.
We are praying to God that he wins on November 5th,
Now,
2024.
yes,
Yes.
thank you very much.
Nice to meet you.
Nice.
What's your name?
And by the way, we are Canadians.
Yeah, we are Canadian.
We are not Americans. And
No.
look how we love this guy.
That's right.
This
isn't it?
man is amazing. And he's actually
Yes.
not a politician. He's a straightforward man.
Very-
That's what we
Yeah,
like
because
about
all of his policies
Yeah.
are common sense policies.
common sense policy.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
They're not saying anything. They will fuck you up underneath.
Yes.
This guy is like straightforward.
Yeah.
Like I like the way he actually approached people. You know what I mean?
And he's
I'm-
very down to earth. He
Down
speaks
to
like
earth,
you, he speaks
yeah.
like me, and he's a patriot. He wants what's best for America.
Best for America.
And right now we want what's best for Canada.
Yeah.
Because whatever happens in America, it will come right here under the Trudeau government.
Oh, Trudeau, I
Yes.
can't stand. I have a T-shirt called "Fuck Trudeau." I wear it in the summertime, and then the
Yeah, but
Canadians
we go
actually
to
give
all
me
the
hard
rallies and we know
Yeah.
we know exactly what's going on. We
Yeah.
know his agenda, and that's the same agenda Harris is pushing.
Oh my
And that's the
God.
reason she pretends she doesn't know what she's saying.
doesn't know what
Because
she's
as
saying.
I said, if she told you, it is going to be terrifying if the people know what her agenda is.
Oh my God.
Obama is
Yeah.
running the whole show. He's the shadow government. This will become his 4th term.
Yeah.
Right now he's 3 terms. He's running the White House administration right now. But this is what will happen.
Yeah.
If they get it. They're
No,
gonna destroy
the other hand, I don't understand that open border policy. This is the United States, the only country actually letting people to come in. If any country that anybody actually cross the border, they will prosecute it.
Right.
I mean,
If that's the constitution
yeah,
in America,
absolutely.
they must have closed
So
borders.
if there is no border, it's not a country. That's what I'm actually
That's
saying.
right. It's not a country
You know what I
anymore
mean?
if you
So
have no borders.
Canada closed the border. That's you can't actually get in from the United States. Anybody.
But
It's
we have
illegal.
a problem, though. The problem is he's bringing them in by plane, and it's our
Oh, yeah.
taxpayers' money that's paying for them to come into this country.
Yeah.
It's our money, taxpayers'
It's
money.
taxpayers' money. Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Wow.
So this is what they're doing in the States all. It's called replacement migration, so that immigrants, illegal immigrants,
Illegal
cannot
immigrants.
vote because they're not citizens.
Yeah.
So in other words, you are having illegal immigrants who are not, they are not funded by, well, they are funded by all the NGOs, UN and all of these corporations. But the government know what they're doing is wrong, so they are allowing them to break the law, to come into the country and use them to be voters. But a lot of those votes they are now finding are fake votes. So they're now investigating it at the Supreme Court. A lot of they've launched a lot of different things with the Supreme Court to make sure that these people do not vote in the election.
No, the point is, it's a very common sense that you have a house, you have a door, you have a window. Why do you have this? Because you have to be protected by the people.
Yes.
You're not letting anybody to come to your house. Exactly the same thing. Donald Trump is actually all these mental institutions, drug addicts, drug dealers. They're all damn and fucking pouring into the country.
All the human trafficking,
Human
with the
trafficking, all
children.
kind of shitty things. I don't understand. Imagine if they are coming to Canada. I'll be like the first man to be ported.
Yes.
This is absolute because we're all immigrants. You have to come
I came here
legally, bloody hell.
Yes, I
That's
came
what
here
we're all
legally.
asking for.
That's right.
You know what I mean? This is crazy. I don't understand. For the last 4 years, we've seen this shit. She's in the office. She's actually talking like I'm talking about
Like if she's
Harris.
now going to be elected. Nobody elected her. She wasn't voted in the primaries or anything. Actually, when it was time for her to, when she was trying to run, nobody voted for her, so she actually dropped out. And now they brought her back in as a puppet. They had one puppet, which was Biden. Now they brought her in as a second puppet to run the country.
I mean,
It's
I
not
don't.
going to happen.
The point is that if she's so intelligent, I don't mind. You know, if she has some kind of a good policy, she doesn't know what the hell she's talking about. If you actually listen to her interview, the point is, they were asking that, what are you going to do for the economy? And she said,
oh, well, you know, I grew up in a middle class
family,
so
my
it means
small
you
business.
don't identify with the people.
She has no plan, man. She actually talks like a teenager.
Yes.
I don't understand. I mean, President of the United States, that's the highest point.
Office
in the land, in the world. You are in a dump ass bitch. I mean, some people actually really people are electing her because when I talk to these Democrats, when I talk to all of these people, and the people who like Harris, first of all, you know what they say? She's a woman. She's the first black woman. They're not fucking looking at the policy.
You cannot run a country on the color of skin.
Color of the skin? No, nowhere.
Run a country because just because you're black and you're a female, that doesn't cut it. If you go for a job, they're not going to hire me because I'm a woman or because I'm black. They're going to hire me because I can do the job.
Yeah.
And she shows no way that she's able to do the job.
I'll give an example. I'm actually Sri Lankan, and then I'm not saying that we're all like we're all Indian, you know, I'm actually saying. I mean, Sunat, you know, I don't like some of them. Personally, I don't really like him.
I'm not looking at you as Indian, I look at you as a human being like myself.
That's what I'm saying, that he is the guy from India, he became a prime minister in England. I mean, when I look at his policy, I fucking like this policy. You know what I mean? I'm actually looking at his policies.
Yeah, me too.
Personally, that we all have an attitude. We all have a personal issues.
That's right.
And forget those shit things.
Yes.
What you can bring to the country. What you can do. How can you be? Yes. And that is what most important.
Yeah. Donald is going to do that.
Donald Trump. So people who hate Donald Trump, this is what I'm actually having to tell you guys. Look at the person can bring to the table, what he actually can bring to the future for your children. I mean, of course he has an attitude, has a personality. Everybody has it. You know what I mean? This is crazy, man. I don't like when people actually electing people. Somebody, he's a woman. She's a black woman. I don't.
He's an Indian. She's an Indian. No, it's not about that. It's
not about that.
Doing what is right for the people. And we need to see Donald Trump in power because he's already proved himself for the last 4 years.
Yeah.
No wars. No high taxes. They were energy independent with oil because they have oil. They don't need to get oil from Russia or Venezuela or any other country.
Yeah.
So Donald Trump is the man for the job. And we know it even though we live here.
Trump, 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 fight, fight, fight.
Amen. Amen.
Amen.
God bless
All right,
you, my
see you
brother.
later.
What's your name?
Oscar.
I'm Deborah.
Deborah, nice meeting
to
you. Take care. Yeah, Trump, Trump, Trump. Yeah, fight for the future.